In this video, we'll give you sneaky waiver wire ads to put on your roster heading into week 5. I'm Alan Seslowsky. He's Jeff Erickson. Jeff, this is a big week in fantasy baseball. We all need help. Who's going to be your first sneaky ad?
We're finding that it's very difficult to get hitters that play on a near everyday basis. I like, for that reason, Josh Naylor on the Cleveland Guardians. Getting a lot of time at first base. He was injured to start the season. He's hitting .311 and already had 2 homers. He's got 7 RBI. He's playing almost every day. He's had 1 day in this past week for the Guardians. But Naylor was hurt to begin the season, so that's why he was a little off the radar for people to begin with there. We first saw him kind of burst onto the scene in the 2020 playoffs. The Yankees wiped out Cleveland during that series. However, Naylor made his mark in that series.
What percentage of your fab dollars would you put on him?
If you need a hitter, I'd probably go about 10 to 12%. We're starting to see in this offensive starved season, finding a guy that can play every day and help you a little bit, you got to put a little premium on those guys.
Okay, who's your second sneaky ad?
My second sneaky ad, we're going to stay in the AL Central and go with Daniel Lynch, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Last 2 outings, shutout outings, including the White Sox over the weekend. He's changed his pitch mix a little bit. He's throwing his fastball less often. He's throwing his slider more often. The Royals, they have this slew of young pitchers. Lynch is one of them. Lynch, and this is the normal progression for a lot of young pitching prospects. They get beat up a little bit in their first go around, maybe even the second go around. They make adjustments. They fine tune their work. They get a little bit more confident in their stuff. All these things seem to be happening for Lynch. Might also be that it's April and the ball's not very lively and they're facing a White Sox team. He's facing a White Sox team that was banged up. But I see some promise with him. I mean, obviously, he was a high draft pick, too. So that's the other thing. You trust the pedigree along with the results.
Is this a 5% guy? Is this an 8% guy? So
5% is a good number for him.
Okay, cool. Give us your third sneaky ad heading into week 5.
So the third sneaky ad is Clay Holmes for the New York Yankees, relief pitcher. Got to save this week, and Aroldis Chapman was unavailable. Chapman's still the closer. Don't worry, everybody. I'm not saying that Chapman has this demise, even though I've been fading him this year. But Holmes, and not Chad Green, not Jonathan Loaizaga, is next in line for saves. I think that's worth noting. And keep an eye on teammate Michael King, who has really been dominant in middle relief as well. If you're looking just to get some solid innings, maybe steal a win or two, Michael King is also an option. So Clay Holmes, Michael King, I'm combining those two as possible, like 1 or 2% pickups here.
All right, since you watched this video to the end, Jeff is going to give you a bonus sneaky ad that you could pick up and add to your roster in week 5.
It's stashing season. If you are allowed to pick up prospects, Tristan Casas of the Boston Red Sox is someone I'm going to keep an eye on. He got passed over this weekend. They went with Franchi Cordero. Bobby Dahlbeck's hitting 147 and is now in a platoon role on the bad side of a platoon. Cordero is a guy that they tried and failed with last year. I don't see that as a long-term relationship. I think it's more just get Casas some more reps at AAA, but it's coming, folks. It's coming soon. He's hitting 250, but he's got an on-base percentage of around 380. His Casas's OPS is over 820 now. He's got some power. He's, people expect a lot out of Casas. So it's someone that I think they're just waiting till he's ready, but it's coming in. It's coming soon. I know they said they weren't considering him for this call-up, but it's coming.
We want to urge you to try RotoWire Premium for free. Get all of our premium podcasts, articles, dynamic rankings, everything across all of our sports. You can try right now for free for 10 days. Just go to rotowire.com/try.